creatine, glutamine, and a few green tea pills, along with some green coffee bean and some chromium. That's usually how I start my morning, of course, with my apple cider. And I'm on my way to the gym now. Stretched, foam rolled, ready to go. Weighed in this morning at 173.6 pounds with just a shirt and some socks on. Still just coming off.
For my first warm-up set, I used 135 pounds and warmed up with 30 repetitions. I then racked up 185 and 225 that's here shown for the amount of 12 repetitions. With the sciatica down my back, I have to limit how much I squat. Shortly after performing the 12 repetitions, I stripped off 145 on each side, repping out 135 for another 20 repetitions, performing the recomp drop set extreme. The following exercise shown is a front squat done with 205 pounds. I managed to get 5 to 6 repetitions. I wanted to get 10. Next workout, I will lessen the weight. Performing the squat press exercise, I use my tiptoes at the very end of the lever of the machine to allow more of a quad stretch. At the end, I feel this is more beneficial using on a leg day. Next, I headed on over to the leg extension, performing a triple drop set of 10 repetitions, performed for 3 sets. The goal with this exercise is just to get blood pushed into the quadricep, as it is an isolation exercise only. In between each set of leg extensions, perform another 10 paces or repetitions of lunges, supersetted with 10 body weight squats, as shown. Use the rest pause method if necessary to complete the required amount of repetitions. Next, we move on to the leg press, performing another 10 to 12 repetitions, superset with back lunges for another 10 to 12 repetitions using body weight only. Use rest pause method if necessary. Perform this exercise for 2 to 3 sets. Now that quads are absolutely smashed as they should be, perform leg raises laying on a bench using a dumbbell for added resistance.
Upper back, obliques, and calves. Had a salmon fillet with oatmeal for breakfast. I know a little bit of an odd meal, but I wanted to switch it up, see how it would feel. And my pre-workout, which I posted in the other video there, with my Gemini Silvestre, green tea, and green coffee bean, done every morning. The apple cider vinegar, also done. And a little bit of a detox blend I got from my Isogenics called the Isoflush. It has like magnesium oxide, I guess, to help you detox. It's supposed to be taken at night, but I prefer to take things in the morning just because I like to switch things. So let's go hit this up. Get motivated, y'all.
For my second warm-up set, I performed a maximum of 20 pull-ups to ensure that the rear deltoids and the latissimus dorsi were fully warmed up. As you can see, I took this to failure and had a little bit of body motion throughout. Shortly after resting, I strapped on a 35-pound plate and performed 7 to 8 repetitions. After I reached failure, I dropped the weight and performed 3 to 4 body weight pull-ups. The next exercise shown is a barbell row. I couldn't perform much bending due to the sciatica down my back, but I gave the rep range what I could. As you can see, there's a little bit of jerking motion towards the end. Next, I moved on to the Hammersmith pull machine, using the actual handles on the machine to pull. My heaviest working set of 4 plates aside, I performed 6 to 7 repetitions using the rest pause method to reach 10. After that set was complete, perform a recomp drop set, strip off 1 plate, and perform 20 more repetitions using the rest pause method. For my final drop set, using the rest pause method, I had 2 plates aside, strapped on, and performed 25 repetitions, reaching failure at about 15 to 17, but using the rest pause method to get the last of my reps out. Do not be afraid to cheat or use a little bit of swinging motion to get your reps out. This is a high-intensity cardiovascular type of training program. The following exercise shown is a inverted row. After I reached failure at approximately 10 to 12 repetitions, I went down on my feet and just pulled up to the bar there. This exercise is a landmine twist. Pick a weight. You can do 10 repetitions each side. The total amount of twist you will perform will be 20 for 10 on the right side and 10 on the left side. Alternate exercise to this would be sit up on a bench, or if you have a machine available, you can use that too. Perform 20 to 30 repetitions of your choice on this machine. Seated calf raises. Pick a weight that you can do for 30 to 50 repetitions for 3 sets, resting 1 minute in between sets and stretching the gastrocnemius muscle. So to start this arm workout, the first exercise I chose was a reverse wide grip curl. I was sure to use a pronated grip throughout this, focusing on the squeeze and contraction on the top of the rep, slowly lowering it down. Using a 100-pound dumbbell, I took a overhead extension for the next exercise on triceps. Always break parallel and allow your elbows to maintain that position when performing the rep. Pick a weight you can do for 10 to 12 repetitions only. After performing one set of 20 repetitions, as you can see, I had dropped the weight down and performed 30 repetitions, swinging the weight using a lot of body motion. next exercise performed was a tricep pushdown. I tried to aim for 20 repetitions, forcing the weight and using rest pause throughout. Do not be afraid if you cannot complete a full repetition. As long as you are maintaining momentum and getting a pump in, that's all that matters, and the weight is moving properly. The following exercise is a thumbs up rope curl, performing 10 repetitions using a rest pause because I reached failure before it.
Nice one.
The workout is done. The arm workout session is done. Be sure to check this up online as I will post it. Have some extra help here. So day 3 evening cardio is complete. Rocking at 21 minutes, an extra minute just to hold it over. Woo! Good morning, everybody. This is day number 4 of your 56 to recomp trainer. Today is a active rest day, and when I mean active rest day, you still do your cardio in the morning and you still do your cardio in the evening. That's no ifs or buts about it. I will be practicing micro fasting during these days. You guys don't have to, where I'll do periods of maybe eating 4 hours to 5 hours after I get up, depending on how I feel, because I still eat a meal during my sleep time to prevent cannibalism. This meal is a BCAA with maybe a little bit of whey isolate or maybe some egg whites or something. So that's just something to keep my body intact. Let's check the weight today. Buenos dias, amigos. This is day number 4 of the recomp. This is our active rest day. I am starting out with step-ups on my cardio, just to get my heart rate running, because I feel using a treadmill, using the Stairmaster starting out is a little bit too rough on me, just because it's not a natural functional movement. So I feel that moving my body naturally, like a burpee, a step up like I'm doing now, is a lot better. Allows more fluid into my joints. So let's get this cardio started.